Hello again, I am Blunty, and this, as you can see on the title screen here, is Reservoir Dogs Bloody Days. That's right, an actual licensed game based on the movie Reservoir Dogs. Now, I am actually less interested in the fact that it's based on Reservoir Dogs because I think Tarantino is a little bit overrated. Cue the outrage in the comment section below from film students and whatnot. But the reason I want to show you this game, I'm only going to show you like the tutorial and a bit of the first level. I don't want to spoil anything too much for you, but the reason I wanted to show it to you is because the gameplay mechanic is a little bit unlike anything I've ever seen before. In fact, it's really difficult to describe. It's kind of turn-based, kind of real-time, kind of strategy, kind of run and gun, and it is single-player co-op. Which is kind of WTF all on its own, because that's an oxymoron. Single-player co-op? Well, let me show you how. We'll get to it. First, we have to do the basic tutorial thing here. So we've got Mr. Brown. He's loyal and trustworthy. He likes Madonna, and he has different stats. So all your different characters can have different stats and carry, different weapons and stuff, presumably. But here we go. So twin stick shooter kind of control. We can on our right stick we've got our aiming. On our left stick we've got our walking. And we can run, and we can attack and stuff. But it's also a super classy game. The very first thing you do in the game is go and take a piss. Oh, yeah, mama. Oh, yeah, mama. Mama. Okay, so we're going to skip past that. So we're going to go wash our hands, and then we're going to drop our gun because we decided to rob this guy. And it's all part of the tutorial to teach you how to pick up a gun, because picking up weapons is kind of important because you have three main things to manage in this game. You've got your health and your ammo, which are common things you manage. But the other thing is time. But we'll get to the time thing. So pick up the gun. Now we're going to go over here, point our gun at this guy, and we're going to rob him. Hooray! Because, this game is all about pulling off heists and robbing places and also people. So now we have to go shoot this guy. So it's not quite run and gun. You're pretty vulnerable. You've only got a few hit points there, but oh no, we managed to do that without taking it. Pick up his gun. Oh no! Watch out for the guy for the baseball bat. He'll mess you up. All right. And the stages are kind of boothed off. Boothed off? Roomed off is probably the better way to put that. Man. Sorry, guys. I just woke up. I should have chugged an energy drink before I started this. So each sort of section of the level is a separate set of locked rooms, basically. And you have to kind of achieve the objective. Uh-oh. Oh, no. See, what I did there was run out of ammo. And now I took a hit for it. So I'm going to go grab this shotgun. And go find the next guy we need to kill. Where is he? There he is. Boo! Boo! I love the shotgun. Who doesn't love a shotgun? Shotgun video games. Whoop. Easy. Pick up the gun. I'm really bad at managing my ammo in this game, so I'm not sure how successful I'm going to be showing you the game. But yeah, are you getting the idea of the basic gameplay so far? Basic gameplay, ruined off walls, enemies come in, you got to shoot them, you got to manage your ammo. Gonna grab the shotgun again. Gotta love the shotgun. So here's the heist part. All these sort of highlighted file cabinets. These are where we're getting our money from. This is not the main part of the heist, but there's also... Where are they? There's usually some people around here with money bags over the head as well, and you can actually rob people as well as you're doing a quest thing. Let's grab that. And there we go, this guy. So we'll go over here and we'll point our gun at him. Steal his money. There's the main quest thingy. Boxes full of money. 0. And in some levels you're under a time crunch when it comes to sort of collecting all that stuff, but the more money you collect, the more you can spend on unlocking certain levels costs, X amount of money. So you have to get X amount of money to progress in the game, because it's a heist game. You're playing the Reservoir Dogs. It's all about sort of getting as much money as possible to do things. So here we're going to get into the single-player co-op section with Mr. White here. So we're going to have it's going to sort of autoplay a little demo for us here, but we're going to talk about it as we go. The idea is you have 2 or 3 characters that you're controlling at the same time as a single player. But the way you do it is by rewinding time. So you do some actions with your first player, in this case Mr. Brown, so over to the objective, simple enough. Then you press RB, you rewind time. And when time plays back, your first character goes through the actions you just made him go through. And then you can do stuff with your second player. But it's not just sort of having a second go at things rewinding time. You can actually change the outcome. So if with your second player you pick up a gun that your first player tried to pick up, he can't pick it up anymore because it's gone. You've changed the timeline. In the same way, you can kill enemies that were damaging your first player as well, so you can save him from taking damage, or vice versa. You can. It's a bit weird to wrap your head around, but the thing is, this is where the strategy comes in. It can actually get sort of pretty complicated, and people who love sort of real-time strategy games with a little bit of turn-based kind of mixed in there, you guys are going to love this game. I suck at it, but you guys are going to love the game. So here we go. Oh, God, I love this shotgun. So we go over here, and now we rewind time. And you've only got as much time as you originally spent. So if you rewind for 5 seconds, you get 5 seconds of gameplay with the other guy. If you rewind after 10 seconds of gameplay with the first guy, you get 10 seconds with the second guy. So you have to manage that also. Alright, here we go. Clean up both those guys, clean up that guy. And we'll go through here. No, we're all clear. So we'll go down to our Mr. Brown spot right there. We'll rewind time. And now we play Mr. White. So we really don't have to do much. I clean up all the bad guys with Mr. Brown there, but we can also sort of run through here and make sure there's nothing else to take. We might actually just grab a fresh gun. Then we go back there. And we've finished our turn. Now, if your first player takes way longer to do stuff than your second player needs to take, you can actually fast forward time, so you're not sitting around waiting for him to do his thing. Which I think we might have to do here, so let's... Boo! Boo! Okay, we'll go over here, and we rewind time. Now we've got to make sure Mr. White survives. Finish him off. We'll go right here. Oh, oh, jeez. Didn't see that guy there. And time's up. Made it just in time. Nicely done. Ba-ba-doo. Now we both have to get to the same point. So we go over here. How's my ammo doing? Like I said, I really suck at sort of managing my ammo in this game. Got to learn to keep an eye on it, because I got my there we go. So we can just fast forward time. Zip, zip, zip. That's what I was talking about with fast forwarding time. Yeah, the first time I played through this game, trying to make sure the game worked before I started recording this sort of playthrough for you, I was always running out of ammo. You can use your fists if you get desperate. Like, if you run out of ammo, you can sort of run up to people and punch people, but, you know, everyone else is carrying guns, so you're going to take a few hits, so pick up every gun you see when you see it, basically. Alright. Check raise. Okay, so we're going to rewind time, and we're going to go after a couple of these cops and try and prevent ourselves from taking some hits there. Like that guy. There we go. Single player co-op. You see how that works? Isn't that just incredible? Zerp. Zerp. Fast forward. And there we're done. Take that, suckers. So yeah, the whole Reservoir Dogs tie-in is completely irrelevant to me. I don't care. I've only seen the movie like twice, and I think the last time I saw it was, I don't know, 15 years ago or something ridiculous like that. But the mechanics of this game, the way the game is put together, the way the game is presented, I really, really like it. So here we go. We've got our overworld map here where a whole bunch of different missions, and you unlock them as you go. You have to, you know, pay to unlock them and stuff. So, but the first one we got here, a little ping above it, The Purple Palace. It costs us $10,000 to, sorry, $5,000 to unlock, and the potential award, if you sort of get everything, I suppose, is $10,000. So we happen to have $10,400 right now from that first ice. So we'll go ahead and unlock that. Pay to unlock. And different levels have different characters. So sometimes you have Mr. White, Mr. Brown, sometimes you have Mr. Pink, and, you know, if you've seen Reservoir Dogs, you know, all your characters have code names of colours and stuff. That's just how it works. So we've got Mr. White and Mr. Brown on this one. If you shoot this man, you die next. I can't even remember how to say those quotes. I'm not sure what the pattern was. It's been so long since we've seen the movie. Like I said, Tarantino's made some really enjoyable films, but I think he's kind of overrated. Alright, so we've got a jewellery store to rob. We have to get a thing. A thing from the jewellery store. Some sort of MacGuffin. Who really cares what it is? All we need to know is we have to go into the jewellery store and complete an objective. Hello there, sweetheart. I've come to see you and get something from your VIP room. Would you like to go with me and get cushy? I think cushy was her safe word, or perhaps her danger word. She kind of freaked out. It's a bit of a traumatic experience hearing the word cushy. What was suspicious about the way you asked that? Alright. So we have now a room full of guards we need to take care of. Take care of that guy. Take care of that guy. Oh. Baseball bat. Okay, we're going to rewind time because our first guy died then, so we're going to have to try and keep him alive. Or our second guy died, sorry. That guy killed us the first time, so now we get to rewind time. Oops. I'm going to go over and rob this girl. There we are. Now time plays back. Come on, come on. I'm going to rob that guy. And off to the objective. Actually, what happens if we... Oh, wait. Alright. The objective wasn't at the door yet because that guy still had someone to kill. That was a bit weird. Ooh, big empty room. What, 5 guards pouring in? Gun behind us. Okay. Let's pick up that. Oh. I got caught behind a column there. Oh. Let's rewind time and see if we can take a little bit less damage on this guy this time. Whoop. That didn't quite go as smooth as I hoped, but whatever. Took a lot of damage there, so let's rewind. Grab that gun. Take out the guy who shot us the first time. There we go. See, we fixed time. Instead of taking 3 bits of damage, I took 1 bit of damage. Oh, wait. We should go rob this guy. Because money. There you go. Fresh gun. Go over here. Rewind time. Fresh gun. And over here. Speed up time. Zerp. Found the VIP room and the goods. Let's get everything quick and get out of here. So, ooh, time trial. This is what I was talking about before. So now we have a time crunch. So the idea is you have to, with both of your characters after you rewind time, do this as efficiently as possible. So we're going to do one side of the room with one guy, the other side of the room with the other guy. That would be the most sensible way to do this, don't you think? How about that? So we rewind time from here. And now we do this one. So while our first guy is playing back the actions we just did. Like that. We did that one. I'm not sure what our how we're scored on that one, but I feel like we got everything. Okay. Another room of guards. Oh. Baseball bat. No. Okay, now I'm in trouble. Baseball bat. Gun. Let's go ahead and rewind time and see if we can do that a little bit.
There we go. See, those two guys who beat up my first guy the first time around, now they're fucked. And I've left my first guy vulnerable over there, so we're in trouble. No, I nailed it. Oh, jeez, I forgot about that guy over there. See? Trying to keep two separate timelines in your head at the same time. That's the challenge in trying to... Okay. I think I'm in trouble. There's a lot of cops. Let me just rob that while we wait. Oh! Not bad. Let's rewind time, see how Mr. White was doing down here. Or Mr. Brown, sorry. Whoop. May have killed a civilian then. Nope, I died. And that's your fail state. You have to keep both you guys alive. But I think that was enough gameplay to let you guys sort of grok what the game is all about and how it plays. Are you interested? I think you should be interested. I haven't played a game that plays quite like this. I'm not sure if there's ever been quite done like that. I mean, how do you even describe a game like this? It's single-player co-op, real-time strategy, turn-based. It's a contradiction. How do they get turn-based and real-time and single-player and co-op mashed all together? I mean, I've played games with these ingredients before, but never with this recipe. It's really kind of cool. So whether or not you give a crap about Reservoir Dogs, and aside from the very interesting and unique sort of mechanics behind this game, it's got something very, very important for a single-player game, and that is it's going to have a lot of replayability, because although the levels are small, there is going to be a lot of different ways you can approach completing the levels and get better and better at the game and you know, try different techniques and strategies and stuff. I'm playing the beta right now. It unlocks on Steam in a couple of days' time. So you can't buy it just yet, but you can go ahead and you can go over to Steam and sort of add it to your wish list. So when it does unlock, you can go get it on launch day in a couple of days' time on the May 18th. I think it's is the actual date. But yeah, there we go. Reservoir Dogs, Bloody Days. It's I love the presentation. I love the mix of gameplay. I can already tell it's going to get very, very difficult very, very fast. So if you love a challenge. I mean, yeah, I'm not doing well, sort of keeping the separate timelines in my mind and trying to get a strategy going. I'm kind of a run and gun kind of gamer, but I expect you guys are going to have a lot of fun with it. You guys will enjoy applying yourself to strategic games that make you think about what you're doing. Thanks for watching. I'm Blunty, and I'll catch you next time.